Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got a special episode to do for Veteran Day. So I'm gonna talk about my war movies. And my first movie is Hamburger Hill from 1987. Now this is a Vietnam movie that takes place in '69, and this is an okay movie. It's kind of slow in some parts, and it got some action. Now I seen this once on TV when they showed it on regular TV back in the '80s or early '90s, and I was little when I saw it, so I didn't get to understand it that much. But the little bit of action I did see was pretty good. The movie itself was kind of boring to me, but because I got this out of a $5 barrel, and I love war films, I had to have this in my collection. And the next one we got is Too Late to Hero. Now this takes place in I think this takes place in World War II, where they have to take place in World War II, where they have to fight the Japanese, and they get stuck on an island or something, and they have to get out of it before the Japanese kills all the soldiers. And you got Michael Caine, the big star of the picture. You got Cliff Robertson. You got Henry Andrew. You got Henry Fonda. There's only three I could see in the picture. And I think this guy, the director Robert Alright, if I'm not mistaken, I think he did MASH, the movie. I could be wrong because they both have the same first names. But this is a real good movie from 1970. It's a 2 hour movie, but it don't feel like it. And this is faster than that Hamburger Hill I just talked about. And I've seen this on TV 100 times when it came on in the '80s and early '90s. Our next one, The Bridge at Remidgen. I could be saying that name wrong, but this is a World War II picture. And you got yourself George Segal, Robert Vaughn, and L.G. Marshall, and Bradford Dillman. So you got yourself three good actors. And the guy who did this one, Robert Yates, did Bullet a year before this. This came out in 1969. This is a real good war movie. And it's even better when you get to see it widescreen, because the full screen is terrible. And this is the back picture. Let me show you the other two pictures where I got them next to me. So our next movie is The Devil Brigade from 1968. And you get William Holden, Cliff Robertson, and Vince Vince Edward. This is another World War II picture, kind of like The Dirty Dozen, but this time they have to pick people from other countries to help fight. So you get the rotten soldiers from different countries to help them. And I think this is even better than The Dirty Dozen because this is more faster paced than The Dirty Dozen is. And then you got Up Periscope from James Gardner, Ed, Edmond O'Brien. I'm reading kind of backwards. That's why. And this is a World War II picture. Now this one they have to fight the Nazis, the German people. And this one we're fighting the Germans still. In this one, I think we fight. Let's see what they say. Who we fight in this one? I'm thinking we fight in. Let's see who we fighting in this one. Let's see. I'm thinking we're fighting the German in this one too. Another German war. And this is before he did. Let's see. This came out in 1959, so he was already into TV show by this point. And this is a real good movie too. It's black and let's see. Is it black and white? I think this movie is black and white. Now I could be wrong because it's not telling me if it's black and white or not. Don't say it's in color. I think this. No, okay. This is in color. This is the text in color. Okay, because I think I've seen this movie in a black and white kind of format on regular TV back long back in 86, 87 when they gave a black and white print. If I ever have this more black and white, it says it's in color, and this is a real good picture, like a James Bond kind of picture. That they get James Garner to go try to stop a German submarine from destroying the United States. And our next one, this is a foreign movie compact, a combat collection. Now you get The War Lovers, or The War Love with Steve McQueen and Robert Wagner. You get Hellcats of the Navy with Ronald Reagan and Nancy Davis, mostly Nancy Reagan, but that's her real name at the time. I guess it's even easier. You get An Anzoa or Anzone. That's with Robert Mitchum, Peter Falk. It's the and that's it. And then you get The Night of the General with Peter O'Toole. Now, the first one I said, the lovers, take place in World War II, and they have to fight against the Nazis. Let's see, the Hellcats, they fight against the Japanese. Let's see, the one I couldn't really say the word of, they fight against the Nazis and yeah, they fight against the Nazis. They're trying to take over that thing. And the Night of the General is about a Nazi general who becomes a serial killer. It's like a horror film in World War II. Now, the first one was made in 1962, and that's in widescreen. The second one was made in 1957, and that's in widescreen. The third one was made in 1968, also widescreen. And the fourth one was made in 66. Now, the Night of the General was kind of a boring picture. Unless I got it because I remember seeing it a long time ago, and I thought and it looked good when I seen it 20 years ago or whatever. It looked like a real good picture. But because I seen it broken up so many times, I never got to see the picture all the way through. So I think I only saw the action stuff, never saw the whole movie until I saw it for the first time on the DVD, and it was kind of boring. And the A one, that's a real good movie. Fast paced, got a lot of battle scenes in it. The third one is an okay movie. It's black and white, and Ronald Reagan is not a bad actor. He did better movies after he did that monkey picture. And then the War Lovers is a romance movie, but it's pretty good. You got the two good actors in it, and it's an okay movie. It's better. It's better than mostly all three of these movies are better than The Night of the General. And you might be able to still pick this up. I got this a long time ago, so I don't know if this is still on DVDs or what. I know you can buy them one at a time if you have to, but I don't know if you can get them all like this. Our next one, Midway, from 1976. And you got a lot of people in this one. You got Charlotte Heston, Henry Fonda, Jane Coburn, Gene, Gene Ford. You got Robert Mitchum, Cliff Robertson, Robert Wagner, Robert Weber. Yeah, you get to see that some of the characters, like Cliff Robertson, was in most of my other movies that I've been talking about. And this takes place in 1942. This is them fighting against the Japanese, and this is a real good movie. Got a lot of action scenes in it, and the action scene you see in it is a real action scene that took place with the real people when the war first happened back in the 40s. So you get to see the real war happening with the movie version of the war, and you can get this on DVD still. You can get it on Blu-ray now also, and I think you can get this in a VCR tape if you want to go that old. Our next one is another war collection. You get Michael Caine played dirty. Christopher Walken, the Dog of War, and Gregory Peck, the Purple Plane. Now the first one is about the about them fighting the Nazis in the first one. That's from '68. That's a real good one. This is kind of a '68. So this is a remake of Torbrook from 1966 with Rock Hudson. And then about 3 years later, what the Burton did he did a remake of it in '71 of the same movie, just different way of talking about it. They're all three good movies. If you can find all three of them, then you have the best movies ever. All talking about the same thing that happened, but a different way of showing it, and more money in each one of the movies. The Dogs of War, I never seen that one at all, but to see who we were fighting in this one. Okay, that one just doesn't try and take down a African dictator. So I don't know what war that was in. It took place in 1981, so I don't know who we was fighting in '81. If anyone knows what this movie is about, leave it in the comment and tell me more about it. I would love to hear about it if people saw it. And the Purple Plane. Let's see who we're fighting in this one. I think we're fighting the Japanese in the Purple Plane from 1954. If anyone's seen the Purple Plane too, you could tell me in the comments also. I only seen this one, and I mostly got the movie, this collection for this one movie. Then I got two extra ones. So I said, "Ooh, I got a bonus one. I got two extra one I never seen before, and I still never seen them yet." And you might still be able to get this on DVD. I'm not too sure. Okay, no picture. Let's show you. And I've been showing you no pictures, right? This is Midway back cover, and that I don't. I might not show you this one. I know. I'm off to getting to show you the back cover. Okay, and our next one is the Flying Tigers with John Wayne, and and it's John Wayne. And this is a real good movie from the 1942. And this movie is about they have to fight the Japanese in airplane style. So this have a real good airplane battle scenes in it. And this is 1942. They did pretty good with their action scenes. Some of the scenes are kind of graphic, even for that time. And this is a short, well, not short, but it's fast paced. If you like John Wayne. Our next one, oh, we were just talking about this. The Dirty Dozen with Lee Major. It's the Janet Bronson, Ernest Burgundy, Jane Brown, John Castaneda. I hope I'm saying your name right. Richard Jacko, George Kennedy. Got everybody in here. This is like the Deborah Brigade, but it takes place the same way. They have to fight the Nazis and destroy their headquarters. So this is taking place destroying the headquarters. Their brigade, they had to destroy the headquarters on the mountain. And this is a real good movie too. Got a lot of action at the end. And this is 1967 this came out. And our last one for right now is Baden and Back to Baden. They're both one the John Wayne picture and one I'll tell you who's the other ones are. Now they both are fighting against the Japanese. See the first one, Baden, starred Robert Taylor, Robert Walker. Oh, you got Desi Arnaz. Okay, he must look young in this one. Didn't know he was in that one. And that one is from 1943. Then Back to Baden. Back to Baden include John Wayne, Anthony Quinn, and that's all the main people. And that takes place in 1945. But both of these are about them fighting the Japanese inside this inside this kind of island like thing. And this is an okay movie. It's not the best movie, but it's okay. So, hope you like this video a lot. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and have a groovy day. And we'll have another video coming out real soon.